Okay, here we are again. This time I'm just going to do a short video of how to set up SimBrief together with Windows Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 in order to do a local flight and use ATC services, particularly using SayintentionsAI, because I like to be able to go back and forward with the ATC and change the flight plan completely and do what I want to do. And I'm going to set up so I can do touch and goes or uh, whatever you want to do in the airport. But the airport difference is that is IFR. Now, if you remember, if you use ATC from Microsoft, it won't let you fly VFR if the weather is IFR, which is what's in real life, right? But how are you going to get better flying instrument flights and doing whatever you want to do? I mean, remember, this is just for fun. If you don't have the opportunity to do it under ATC guidance, that to me, in the few hours that I have of flying, when you are in the soup and you're alone in the cockpit, you need to fly. That's the most important thing. You need to fly the airplane. You need to navigate and you need to communicate and deal with everything else that happens in that environment and all the other factors that contribute to accidents, of course. So you need to practice. And I think this platform is pretty good. So this is how I set it up. I'm using PMDG and I continue doing the old thing. Just I'm going to use United 0112 as the flight number, just because it's January the 12th. So I remember when I did this. And this is something new that I don't have Microsoft 2024, so I don't know if that's going to work. But SimBrief now is integrated to Microsoft. When I click here, pretty much what I do, I prepare the new flight. And I check the weather, and Chicago is really bad or perfect. I don't know. How you look at that, to me, is pretty good for instrument flying, but it's miserable otherwise. So I'm going to set up a flight from Chicago to Chicago. I'm going to select the 737 as the platform. And you can see then how SimBrief gives you a route just to take off and come back to Chicago. So we're going to use that. We're going to tell that the ATC. And when we are airborne, right there, we're going to do what is called an amendment to the clearance. And the ATC will take it. SayIntention is doing a pretty good job with this. So let's generate the flight. Okay, there is the flight. Here you can see the PDF version. Okay, I'm sorry, let me do this. This is the old way of downloading or uploading information to Microsoft, but now this is the best way to do that, importing the route. If you want to see the route, you're going to go to the PDF, but it's going to open your browser and you're going to see the PDF flight plan, which I'll show you what I do for that. I'm going to import the route and don't touch the computer. Wait. There it goes. It's done. Now, if you want to see the PDF version, you click here. It's going to say, I'm going to ask you if you agree to continue. You do so, and it's going to open your browser. There is your browser. my browser or whatever, and pretty much it tells you everything you need for that type of activity, the fuel and so forth. And you're planning to fly 1 hour. That's usually what I do, just 1 hour. Even when I was practicing my first for my private pilot, that's what I used to do. And see the complicated route? We're not going to be using that. What is important over here, we're going to be taking off on runway 27 left. So when we come back, we're going to use 27 left. That's what we have to remember. Alrighty, so that's the case. Let's close. And there it is. So let me tell them that I want to use 27 left, and we're taking off 27 left, but let's see if I have it here. We should. There it is. So we like to remain constant and the takeoff at runway, come back to the same runway to land, because you want to do the circuit, right? Just the pattern, which remember for the jetliners is huge. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and look for a place where to, spawn. And the reason for that is because my setup, the airplane is dark and cold. So I need to set up that. Let's use gate B17. That will be the departure. And the weather is actually live players and today's weather. Okay, perfect. Let's fly. And remember, we're doing the setup. I'm going to try to have this as a short, quick video. It's just setting up. I will set up the airplane, and once it's set up, I'm going to finish the video. Here we go. It gives you an idea how's Chicago. Look at that. It's awesome. All right, we go ready to flight. Okay, so normally I follow a different setup, but what I'm going to do is to quickly get this in place. Go ahead and get the power. Okay. And this is new. I just checked this as usual, okay? This is not new. But what I'm going to show you, it's new. Let me just set up FMC. I like to do this because it helps me for the next step. So you go to the route. It's going to be the same route. Click again and set it up. And this is the new, which is not new in PD3. I used to do it over there, but it's new in the flight simulator. You're going to request the route. This is the origin destination. Select it. Go to the next page, and the route should pop right there. Okay. Now that I told you that, that is what the ATC will get, right? All right, and here is where things start going south. If that's still a relevant statement. Now that I have the route, I will be able then to get here and see the airport, right? So my flight plan, which we already reviewed and saw it, will tell you the information that you're looking for. This is from sim brief. So we're gonna be taking off runway 27 left. For that, forget 27 left. I will add that to the route. Then I will add the arrival at 27 left. ILS. Put it on the route. Activate and take a look at it. Okay, you see all this mess? That is irrelevant because what you couldn't do to come over here, look for the approach, which is here. Event's gonna be the first one I'm gonna go, and just leave it there. Don't activate or execute that at this point. Okay. And here, I don't care about the flight plan. I'm just gonna put numbers. 3, 112. Gonna use 10,000 pounds. Let me look for the approach, because that's the altitude that I'm gonna use. Remember, I'm gonna go against the ATC clearance. I mean, whatever the ATC clearance is gonna give me, I'm gonna change it when I'm airborne. Looking at the chart from Jeppesen, the altitude here is 4,000 feet, so that's what I'm gonna go. That's the misapproach altitude, so I'm gonna use that in case that I have to misapproach, that you know it can happen. It is now very typical. Let's see, the wind will be 24581. The weather is miserable. Okay, I'm gonna have to commit through this. There are the numbers, and that is where I stop, because now the setting up of the airplane is like any other time, and probably gonna pause the recording over here. I will set up the plane, then I'm gonna show you how I do the clearance delivery interaction. I have to do it exactly the way SimBrief did it, so I get the clearance to get out of the airport. Alright, so if you want to continue watching to this, you can do, but I recommend then to jump for the interaction with the ATC. So I'm going to set up the plane really quick. 137, right? 137 plus 5. $4,000. Okay, let's take a look at the airport. And 27 left. The heading is 273. And we had that now. That's going to be our heading the whole practice. Okay, take a look at here, 4.34, 4.34. So we're going to do touch and goes in an IFR environment. And we're going to get a clearance from ATC. Ooh, no. Amazing. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else I need. I'm going to go ahead and set up the ATC, which is up to date. There it comes. I'm going to leave the panel here so you can see my interaction. Okay. So this is located in Chicago. I'm going to go to my application. From SimBrief, and I'll give you the name now. Hang on, let me be sure that I did this right. Stand by. Okay, got it. Okay, I have located the plane. In that application, I'm going to go to the next panel. I have 4 monitors here, and I'm going to activate this application, Navigraph chart. I'm going to unload and import from SimBrief. There we go, Chicago to Chicago. I'm going to download that. And there is the plane, and there's the route that we saw. So if you zoom in, you can see the airport. And you can see, as you go deep, then you see the different type of terminals where we are stopped right there in that terminal, and you can see the taxiway. And this is the runway that we're going to be using. Is 27 left, so I'm just going to push back, take off, and just do left side or right side pattern. So it depends my initial flight, which is probably going to be making a right turn to the north. It's going to be probably a right side. It's irrelevant, and the reason why we do left is because the pilot is sitting in the left side, so you can look to the left of the airport. That's the only reason why the left pattern is the best, right? So, but that's where we are. Okay, I go back to the plane, because now I want to talk to the ATC. Now they have been improving this dramatically, the intention. I can come over here, click at the 80s.
Altitude, and if flight following is requested, read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Quebec.
And altimeter setting is 2974.
Chicago O'Hare International Airport, information Quebec. 1451 Zulu. Wind 200 at 9er. Visibility 1/4 mile. Sky conditions, solid overcast at 900 feet. Temperature -1. Dew point -3. Altimeter 2974. Density.
Okay, so we got it. Quebec. Now let me look at the ILS, this airport, because I like, not necessarily to set it up right away, I just want to know. See, 27, what is going to be my minimums here. And actually we have a category 3. Minimums is 100. That's a good practice. I mean, that's okay, and that will do. I like to use radio altimeter. All right, perfect. So I'm pretty much set up with everything that we have to do. Just gonna move this to my left side monitor. You can see it there. I'm constantly working with it. And let's go to the main. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. I want you to see how quickly which I didn't do it this, okay? You see the transponder set up to 1200. I didn't do that. I think that was done by SayintentionsAI, just because I don't have an IFR flight plan. So if I want to ask for an IFR, VFR flight plan, it is not going to be given to me. That's the regulation, right? That's what we're trying to do. Oh, by the way, you can do this in any other airport and forget about the ATC. But, you know, the fun part is to have the ATC interaction. Just remember what I told you at the beginning. You need to fly the plane, you need to navigate and communicate in that order. And if you're doing everything right and you don't get a clearance to land, you gotta go. Period. Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick. It's kind of a habit. Going quick through the whole process because I don't want to change process. You change process and you get in trouble. You have to then change your, if you want to call it memory, brain memory muscle.
Pull up. Wind shear.
Okay.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
I should be doing this after I get the clearance, but do it now. This is as far as I go.
TCAS test. Pass.
Okay. Alright, let's talk to the dude. Let's bring this over here. We got the 80th.
Point
the
minus
80th.
2. Altimeter 2974.
Now it changed. It's Romeo
Density
now.
altitude minus 900 feet.
Okay, why is that?
Arriving and departing runways 28 right, 27 left, 27 center.
Okay, the
28 center,
visibility is a quarter of a mile.
27
oh
right,
boy.
28 left.
900 feet. Okay.
Instrument
cool.
approaches are in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
Wow, quarter of a mile.
All runway and hold short instructions. Advise
That's
on
exactly
initial
the
contact.
RVR
Information Romeo.
400.
Chicago O'Hare International Airport.
Cool.
Information
Let's move
Romeo.
forward.
1551 Zulu. Wind 185 at 9er. Visibility 1/4 mile. Sky conditions, solid overcast at 900 feet. Temperature -1. Dew point -.
Okay, let's do this. Good morning, clearance delivery. This is United 112. Request IFR clearance to O'Hare. Information Romeo at the gate. So we can get the clearance. I know, it's probably looking the information is in brief. And I don't know if the AI would swallow the pill. Wanting to swallow the red pill, not the blue pill. So AI is trying to understand the mess, what I'm getting into it. Good morning, Chicago clearance. This is United 0111 pro radio check. Over. Let's see.
United 0112, Chicago clearance. Roger. Reading you loud and clear.
Good morning, sir. I'd like to have a clearance to Chicago. We are at ramp. Correction. We are at the gate with information Romeo. It's got to be going crazy, right? It's got to be going crazy. I got it once, and that's what I decided to do this, because I was able to get it once.
United 0112, cleared to Chicago. Radar vectors pumpkin, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 29010 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.0, squawk 2415.
Awesome. United 112 has been cleared to Chicago via radar vector to Pumpkin, then as fired. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect flight level 290. 10 minutes after a departure. Departure frequency 125.0, squawk code 2415. There we go.
United 0112, read back correct. Contact ground on 118.05 when ready.
Ground at 18.05. You have a nice day, sir. That's it. Ha! Okay, I'm gonna move this away. Let's try it. Now, you know the worst that can happen is that we crash, right? Because I'm gonna try to fly this by hand. At one pilot. And yes, that is stupid. I'm gonna try. Okay. So, now that I got that guy ready, let's go ahead and move forward with the rest of the operation.
Tower 18.3, FedEx 392 heavy.
You get the fuel. Remember? Don't forget your fuel. Okay. Nothing has changed. Okay. You do. Alrighty then. If I do that and just leave it like that, I'm going to be able to see a line pointing to where is the initial approach fix. So that helps me out. Let's see if we got power.
Contact tower on 128.75 when ready for departure.
I'm going to try to do pretty quick with this. Okay. Whoa, what was that? Okay.
Speedbird 1123, contact tower on 118.705, safe flight.
It's the same. What Bartolo has here. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Well, anyways, let's continue working on this. I don't know if you saw what happened there. Okay, now that we have this, it's set up. Just that we can. Okay, let's bring this ATC again. Now, ground operation, he gave me a frequency which I set over there. It does correlate. Let's talk to Bartolo. Morning ground, this is United 112, request pushback and start clearance for the engines. We're at the gate with information Romeo, and we're going inbound to runway 27 traffic.
United 0112, pushback and start approved. Tail west, taxi to runway 27 left when ready.
Pushback and start approved. Tail west, and we'll taxi to runway 27 left when ready. We'll get back to you. Thank you.
Ground morning,
Here we go.
435.
Read of this down. Let's put it on the side.
Griffith 6 Bravo Sierra, correct. Taxi to runway 26 left via Kilo November, Bravo.
Nose to the right, that's going to push. Nose to the left.
Thank you, final 435.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead.
Air Canada
We've been
1201,
cleared for
entendido.
pushback
¿Hay
and
algo más
start
en lo que
at
pueda
110
ayudarle?
to our right. Copy that, ready for push tail right.
Kilo ground, LA Central 293, like to request taxi.
Brakes
LA
released.
Central 293, taxi to runway 23 via Bravo Golf, cross runway 23, then Alpha.
Let's see if we get some movement here.
Brakes released, here we go.
Okay.
Runway 24, contact tower on 118365 when ready for departure. Papa Seminar, November 869 uniform.
Securing ground picture 753, ready to taxi.
So we're able to do all the operations, removing the flow with ATC. So we're doing the flow with ATC, that's what I want. Rest is irrelevant, right? Because this is Microsoft. You can do this without the ATC.
Taxi to runway 34 right via Romeo 1, Romeo 7, Mike 7 Tango, picture 753.
Griffith 6 Bravo Sierra, contact tower on 134.23, take care.
Please. Brake set.
Tower 134.23, Griffith 6 Bravo Sierra.
Steering pin is pulled. Watch for the salute and release from guidance on your right. Have a good flight.
All right. Dankeschön.
Thai 74 Mike, Eindhoven ground, taxi to S8 via Lima 3, cross runway 21, then Romeo 3, Romeo 2, Lima 2. Have a good day.
Good start. Okay. Left 5. Right turn. Left turn. Up. Down. Right. Left. Get out of here. Running ground, this is United 112. Request taxi clearance to runway 27 left with Romeo. You should go pick up Golf right there. Go.
United 0112, taxi to runway 27 left via Uniform Golf Bravo, contact tower on 126.8 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 27 left via Uniform Golf Bravo and tower 126.8 United 112. Thank you. Alright, let's get out of here. Here to the left, here to the right. So you can stop the video once I make the amendment. I mean, when I get the amendment of the flight plan. And because that's, once you get the amendment, that's it. Now you're flying the pattern. And follow the instructions. It's icing conditions, therefore let's prepare for land takeoff. Set up everything that we normally do, plus we need the setting up everything. Okay, let me look front. Okay. You never know. It's gonna help to be seen in the airport. Okay, we have set up the trim, flaps 5, 3 green, green light says for takeoff. Okay, now he says to contact tower. 26.8. No, I cannot see who's ahead. So we might have to follow that traffic.
Land runway 09, A-line T5.
Austrian 7 Papa Foxtrot. Information Carrasco. Montevideo is current. Cleared to Memmingen. After departure, fly radar vectors to Moktai, then as fired. Departure runway 08. Initial climb 5000. Departure on 128.975 squawk 2755.
Chicago Tower, this is United 112, number 4 for takeoff, runway 27 left for Romeo.
Blue Speed Oscar Tango Echo. Alpha, le QNH à Madrid est en 027.
United 0112, Chicago Tower, then proceed on course.
Chicago Tower, November, correction, Chicago Tower, United 112, request a departure clearance or takeoff clearance at runway 27 left, please.
United 0112, runway 27 left, winds 185 at 9 or gusting 18, fly heading 270, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff, United 112. Okay, you can see ATC has no idea of the environment at the airport. So I am responsible for the separation.
Good afternoon. Firefly 585.
Like it should be, right?
On approach for
Because ATC is not sitting next to me. Next to me is Bartolo. He's still on vacation. Wow, those airplanes, they keep popping there.
Departure frequency 120.75, squawk 5352, Blackbird
Continuing approach for...
Okay, one of the two things. I can cut off right here to the left, or I can follow the line. Good call. How real you want to be.
Requesting engine startup.
737 ahead of us. Two of them.
When ready for taxi.
Badger 1, runway 6, wind 080 at 4, fly heading 060, cleared for takeoff.
We have the clearance for takeoff.
Tower, Picture 753, runway 34 right, ready for departure.
I don't see anything coming from the approach, but I won't
Clear for takeoff.
for the obvious reasons, right? Nothing to be seen.
ATR 75.
Guys rolling ahead of us. Wait for him. There he goes. Took off. Well, let's go. There's a line of planes coming in. All right.
93, contact departure on 134.3.
Let's go. Full power.
Airspeed's alive.
Check.
80 knots.
Hold on back.
SF-01, the 1 core Ridge Airport Tower. Roger,
Rotate.
you approach.
Rotate.
E2.
2.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
Tower on the Norway 107, requesting further instruction.
Alrighty.
Badger 1, contact departure on 134.425.
Flaps up.
Sunset 01. Zone 1 core Ridge Airport Tower, wind 035 and 7. Runway 14 cleared to land. Bleu vitesse Oscar Tango Echo. Alpha, roulez vers la piste 32 droite via Incept. Porte 1, Golf 1, Alpha 8, Alpha 9.
Okay, I'm gonna have to use the autopilot here. I want to set up. Yeah, I need help. Security Tower, this is United 112. We're airborne and I have to make an amendment. Over.
Clear to land runway 35. Tower Speedbird 122 Yankee is at runway 1 ready for departure.
United 0112, Roger. United 112. Please state your amendment request.
Yes, we need to come back to the airport, and we are now in a heading of 135, 4,000 feet, 250 knots. We'd like to shoot the ILS runway 27 left to return to the airport.
Oxygen Tower, Blackbird Sierra Hotel Yankee ready to taxi to active runway. Oxygen Tower, Blackbird Sierra Hotel Yankee ready to taxi to active runway.
Tower, did you copy? This is United 112.
United 0112, runway 27 left, winds 185 at 9 or gusting 18, fly heading 270, cleared for takeoff.
Tower, we are airborne. We are left downwind, runway 27 left. We'd like to go ahead and get clear for the ILS, runway 27 left at Chicago.
Oxygen Tower, Blackbird Sierra Hotel Yankee ready to taxi to active runway.
What happened? you need the autopilot. There's another way around this. So you have that line out there. Chicago Tower, this is United 112, over.
United 112, go ahead.
Yes, I like to have a clearance. So we're making an amendment to our flight. I like to have a clearance to land at runway 27 left and shoot the ILS. We're returning to the airport.
Philadelphia Tower, good morning, Eastern 6261 on final approach for runway 27 right.
Alright, the ATC is going crazy. Okay, here we go. That doesn't happen, right?
601. Welcome to
Now listen to the other thing that I do.
121.90.
Chicago Tower, this is United 112, light to declare an emergency. Mayday, mayday, mayday. We're coming back to land runway 27 left. So we're going to be shooting the ILS runway 27 left, over.
United 0112, winds 185 at 9er, gusting 18, runway 27 left, cleared to land. ILS approach approved.
ILS approach approved, runway 27 left, we're cleared to land. United 112. That's it, that's the other way you can get around, right? Okie dokie, now let's set up. Get the clearance. 10.5. Seven, 273. Okay, we're set up. Okay, so taking over. Gonna be the landing speed.
Atlantic Express 284. Contact ground on 121.9er.
73.
EBM Golf Romeo, Mike Sierra, Edinburgh Tower. You already have basic information service to Kidlington. Continue as planned.
Alright, I think that we're set up. Let's do it.
Tower, we have 435. We are ready to take off.
Going down to 210 knots.
Easy 331, Torre di Pisa. Informazioni siano attuali. Autorizzato a Bruxelles tramite partenza Bero 7 Alfa, transizione Beroc, poi come pianificato. Pista di partenza 04 destra. Salita iniziale a 3000. Partenza su 126.08, squawk 4553.
Tower, all clear 7 Papa Foxtrot, 160 clear for takeoff.
Remember, now I'm going my instruments and no autopilot. Let's see what happens.
Contact departure on 133.51.
Benok. Pista di partenza 04 destra, salita iniziale a 3000, partenza su 1, 2, 6 decimali 08, squawk 4, 5, 5, 3, exit 331. Vancouver Tower, Westjet 738. Papa Foxtrot is ready for departure on 108 in Infox.
Fly to arrive to the initial fix at 180 knots.
Ending of the race. Boston and Papa Foxtrot.
We're clear to land, remember? We declare an emergency.
Blackbird, Sierra, Hotel Yankee. Contact departure on 120.75.
Uniform, Quebec Tower, runway 24, wind 235 at 9er, cleared for takeoff.
Small inputs now. Just control the altitude with power.
Austrian 7 Papa Foxtrot, contact departure on 128.9075.
Andare terra su 1,20 decimali 08. Exit 331.
Mount Tower, Southwest Center, 13 hours, approach runway 31 right.
Lufthansa Cargo 8297, turn right heading 035 vectors for the ILS runway 21 left approach. Lufthansa Cargo 8297, turn right heading 035 vectors for the ILS runway 21 left approach.
Flaps 5. On 180 knots.
Sierra 1 Alpha departure on the side, departure runway 08, initial flight 2006, departure on 119er, decimal 9er, 2326 airport 01.
Vector 47, 21 left approach, Lufthansa Cargo 8997.
Small changes. All inputs. Okay.
Runway 21 right, cleared to land, Southwest Center, 13.
Next speed is 145 and gear down. Autopilot's off. Tower United 112 established at the localizer and inbound for landing runway 27 left. Gear down.
United 112, roger, runway 27 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land runway 27 left, United. It's 30.
United 112, roger.
Landing gear down, 3 greens. Auto brake. Level 3. Let's fly the plane. We're below.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
I don't know, I'm lately getting that, but I know what it means. Staying there. Because I'm actually a good airspeed. Hard, huh?
1,000.
Fly the plane. Fly the plane. We're approaching the airport because it's getting more sensitive. See, we're about
69 uniform. After takeoff from runway 24, enter right downwind for a straight out departure to the north.
to the runway.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Continue approach to runway
Airspeed low.
16, wind
Airspeed
170
low.
at 9 at runway 16, cleared to
There's an airplane just next to us.
Westwing 75, southwest Madison.
See, oh, there's the runway. Wow.
Full up. Don't sink. Don't sink.
All right,
Too
we're not
low,
alone.
terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low.
Go.
Terrain.
It's gonna go. We're gonna go
Too
too.
low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
You're up.
Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Don't sink. Don't sink.
All right. Way to go, Mav. Go ahead and get the autopilot here. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Climb, climb, climb. What the hell is that? Okay, I'm trying to work with the autopilot. Let's see what happens. See the speed coming down? Come on, I need speed. Full power. And I'll use the autopilot. A disaster. So stabilize the plane by yourself. Don't use the autopilot. See now.
November 650 Charlie Lima with you on the ILS 23 left.
Okay, we're stable now. Tower Tower, this is United 112 Vince approach. We're gonna come back for another approach at runway 27 left, ILS. Alright, left turn.
United 0112, traffic on the runway. Landing clearance canceled. Execute missed approach. Procedure. Contact departure on 125.0.
5.0 United 112. Yeah, that's what I want. I want the ATC to be with me. See how difficult it is to do this?
Griffin 6 Bravo Sierra, negative. Descend to 2,000 feet.
Descend to 2,000 feet. Bravo Sierra.
Chicago departure, this is United 112, means approach runway 27 left. We're turning to a new heading of 144, 4,000 feet. We're going to be entering left downwind for runway 27 left.
United 0112, departure radar contact. Expect the Flight 7 arrival. I'll start your descent in about 0 minutes. Say the word if you want to descend sooner. Expect the ILS runway 27 left approach into Chicago.
We're declining and the Flight 7 arrival. We are here at the airport. We're left downwind, runway 27 left.
United 0112, you are on the Flight 7 arrival for runway 27 left at Chicago O'Hare. Maintain your current heading and altitude until further instructions.
Departure, let me reiterate, we have a mayday. We already have an emergency. We misapproached the first approach because of traffic and unstable. We're now left downwind, runway 27 left. We want to land now.
United 0112, roger. Mayday received. You are cleared for the ILS approach to runway 27 left at O'Hare. Safe fuel and souls on board. Squawk 7700. Contact O'Hare Tower for landing clearance when ready.
Airlines 2 Bravo descent.
We have 7,000 pounds on board. We have 190 souls on board, and we're going to squad 7700 and contact our United 112.
United 0112, turn right heading 110 vectors for the ILS runway 27 left approach. United 0112, roger. Mayday acknowledged. Continue your approach for runway 27 left. Contact O'Hare Tower for landing clearance when ready.
Houston approach, Spirit Wing.
110 at the heading. We'll contact our United 112. Thank you.
Spirit Wings 264, Houston approach. Good morning, Houston. Altimeter 30.01. Expect the ILS.
United 0112, contact Chicago departure on 126.625.
Chicago departure 126.6. Departure, this is United 112 with an emergency. We're in a heading of 110 inbound for the ILS runway 27 left. There we go. Okay, it sucks, huh?
Chicago departure, good morning, Chicago, altimeter 29.71.
2971. Okay, this is the deal. I don't think that much practice as you want to do, the airliners are going to risk themselves to do this. So you do it in a simulator. Of course. Alright. About an hour since I've been recording, so I'm going to end with this approach. And I'm going to do it with automation. Because otherwise we're never gonna land.
Blue speed Oscar Tango Echo Alpha. Montez au niveau de vol 270. Austrian 7 Papa Foxtrot. Descent altitude 4000 cleared via JA 438 for runway 24.
So that's the way I found how to interact with the ATC and do touch and goes.
Scandinavian 8006.
Slightly breaking regulation.
500 until established on the localizer. Clear for the ILS runway 27 approach.
Approach Lake Central 293. You would like to descend to 3000 to icing.
So I'm going to shoot this one with the autopilot. And I'm going to start, set up the airplane. We get out of the clouds, so we have visibility. We have the runway inside, should be the case. Then I'm going to go ahead and take everything off, the automation off.
Austrian 7 Papa Foxtrot, cleared for the ILS runway 24 approach.
Clear for the altitude and the descent for the altitude is clear for the JA 438.
United 0112, 6 miles from Evans, turn left heading 325 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 27 left approach.
Blue Speed Oscar Tango Echo Alpha, identifié. Au-dessus de l'aéroport de Robledillo de Mont-Hernando à 12300 pieds. 4027. QNH 1027. Autorisé direct au stick.
And cleared for the JA438 approach into Memmingen.
We'll go United 1. Now he's going crazy. Let's see. I've been telling him that I'm in the left.
Approach.
Go ahead, Chicago approach. United 112 is making a left turn. Enter left base at runway 27 left.
United 0112, cleared for the ILS runway 27 left approach. Contact tower when ready.
LEC 4965, New York approach. Good afternoon, Kennedy. Altimeter 30.03. Expect the ILS runway 31 right approach.
Clear for the ILS runway 27 left and contact tower when ready. May I have the frequency of the tower, please?
Contact Denver Center
See,
on 118.475, 266.1.
United 0112, contact O'Hare Tower on 120.75 when ready.
120.75.
FedEx 1334, San Juan Serap approach.
Chicago Tower, this is United 112. We are intercepting the localizer ILS 127 left inbound to land.
United 0112, Chicago Tower, cleared to land.
Clear to land, United 1. Thank you. Okay, so we're over the water. I don't know if you know Chicago. Right, Michigan. Michigan. Wait, 180. Five.
Eurowings 5 Papa Uniform,
arm.
contact departure on 128.655.
Auto brake level 3. Engine started. Continues. Alright, here we go.
Easy 331, pista 04 destra, vento 065 a 114, autorizzato al decollo.
Okay, we capture the localizer at the glide slope. Once we have that set up, we're going to try to descend, continue the glide slope and the localizer. We're going to slow down to 145, flaps 40. I'd like to have more speed. Maybe flaps 30. But you saw the variation in speed. Sometimes, I mean, and the alarm going off. Every time we have wind shear, that's what I've seen. What I've learned with this simulation.
Awesome. 01 ready for departure, runway 08.
Okay, we are just 3 miles from Yellow, so I'm going to go ahead and set up the landing.
Romeo Tango, Venizelos Tower, winds 185 at 13, runway 21 right, cleared to land.
Okay, landing checklist. Speed brakes are auto brake level 3, laps 30, green light, gear down, green light, green green, 145, new approach. See, should be breaking through pretty soon. Wind check. 401 at 27.
United 0112, winds 185 at 9 or gusting 18.
Oh, so we have a crosswind. What? Okay, so it says 240 FMC. Oh, that's definitely a wind shear, right? There you go. That explains that.
Contact departure on 119er.
Sure, so I'm gonna push 150.
Scandinavian 8006, welcome to Mumbai. Contact ground on 121.9er.
That's 30. How nice when the airplane fly by itself, huh?
Tower, FedEx 1200 is on a 12-mile final, established on the localizer 1 right ILS.
1,000.
Got the power. I don't see the runway, but I see terrain. There's the runway. Okay, we have a crosswind, so I'm gonna take over.
Griffin 6 Bravo Sierra, welcome to Jersey. Contact ground on 121.905.
Clear to land, runway 1. FedEx
400.
FedEx 1200, Reagan Tower, winds 320 at 8. Runway 1 cleared to land.
300.
7 Papa Foxtrot, welcome to Memmingen. Contact ground on 121.68.
200. Approaching minimums. Sink rate.
runway 1, FedEx 1200.
Minimums. Sink rate. 50. 30. 20.
Air Green 7 Romeo Tango, welcome to Venizelos. Contact ground on 121.755.
Fairlines 2 Bravo, welcome to Manchester. Contact
Wow.
on 121.855.
United 0112, welcome to Chicago. Contact ground on 118.05.
Shit.
117 is 7 miles from the airport 3000 for runway 05.
118.05. United 112. Thank you. Okay, sorry. That's what we got today. I'm done for today, by the way. You can shut down the video right here, because what we're gonna do is just a taxi back
Hawkeye 22, welcome to Miami. Contact ground on 127.5.
to ground. This is United 112 inbound to the gate, and quick crescent runway 4 left. A lot of violations right there, right?
United 0112, Chicago ground, taxi to C6 via hotel, cross runway 04 left, then uniform 3, uniform E75. Have a good day. Fairlines to Bravo, Manchester ground, taxi to T117 via Alpha Echo Alpha Fox.
Taxi to Charlie Square Hotel, cross runway 4 left, then Uniform 3, Uniform Echo 75, United 112. Okay, so I think it's right here.
Hamburg ground,
Look how convenient.
X-rays, and 1 Bravo, Typo 738 with information kilo on board. Request IFR altitude to Cologne Bonn as filed.
Lufthansa 137 X-ray.
We United, we need to taxi slow.
Current, cleared to Cologne via the IDEX 6 Golf departure.
We don't get in trouble.
Then as filed.
Okay.
Departure runway 33.
Right here it ends everything.
Departure on 134.255 squawk 6371.
Ryanair 915, pushback approved, face east. Taxi to runway 34 via Lima, Echo Bravo 12. Contact tower on 123.8 when ready for departure.
Austrian set Papa Foxtrot on parking position 2. Engines shut down and please close the flight plan.
Austrian 7 Papa Foxtrot, flight plan closed. Have a good day.
Kennedy ground, Lufthansa 405 Heavy, requesting push and start.
Lufthansa 405 Heavy, push and start approved. Tail northeast.
Easy 14 Bravo Charlie, push and start approved, face east.
Push and start approved, tail northeast, 405 Heavy.
Austrian 7 Papa Foxtrot, you're welcome.
Face east, easy 14 Bravo Charlie. Pullback face east, taxi to runway 34 via Lima, Echo Bravo 12. Contact tower on 123, destination 8, Ryanair 915.
Easy 14 Bravo Charlie, roger, continue as requested. Au départ, on maintient VFR 1500 pieds. Départ 125 décimal 15 affiché 5546 novembre Québec Québec.
We're done. Here we are. Ah.